Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another episode of TPL, the vlog show hosted by me, the man is born and raised in the 70s, made in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, stood tall in the 2000s, still doing my thing here at the present time while I talk about what's up, what's down, what's all around town in my life and entertainment. This is episode 837. How's everyone? I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. Well, what I want to talk about today. What do I want to talk about today? Well, K-Master, once again, has asked me about, MG Tao, which I didn't know that until I looked it up. I told him I didn't know what it was. I deleted the comment until I looked it up. It says men going their own way. Single life, loneliness, that sort of thing. When I was a teenager, when I was a very young teenager, sometimes I used to complain about being lonely just to get attention. I mean, that's my honest opinion on that matter. And I think I overdid it, to be honest with you, and I suck at it, and just, as far as that's concerned. But, over times I've learned that, sometimes I know there's someone else, something for out there, but living a single life is not all that bad. Now, you think that, if I go to like a wedding reception or a party and see all these couples getting together, when I was a teenager, I used to feel very depressed and sad and down about that. But nowadays, it's like, who cares? I'm here to have a good time. We're gonna party and do this thing. You know what I mean? I'm just laughing at the whole thing, man. Mm, mm. And it's just it. And okay, who reacted to that? Darren, yep. Sorry. Um, it's just uh, it's just that living a single life is not that bad. It depends on how you are. It depends on who you are. And it's a little it's crazy. It gets really crazy. It gets insane at times. And you just sit there. You just want to go. You just sit there. You just want to go. This sucks, or something like that. Me, I'm just not. Nowadays, I'm relaxed, cool, calm. It's like, not that bad. I'll be happy for those who have got the guns. Hey, happy for you, man. Congratulations, and all that good stuff. But then you can sit back and relax and just go, on the man. You know what I mean? So being single is not all that bad. Living a single life is not all that bad. Now there's a difference between living a single life and being lonely. All right. Being lonely to me is like, sometimes it's not a good thing. Sometimes it can be a good thing. Like if you want to be left alone, just like to your thoughts and prayers and think about a lot of things. Just sometimes I'm a born again Christian, so I pray. So being alone gives me the opportunity to pray to God and say, Lord, give me wisdom, forgive me of any sin I've committed, all that, and God, I feel like if I'm not really alone because God's always been with me. The Lord's got my back no matter what happens in every situation, and I just praise God for what He's done, and just just be thankful and have a thankful attitude, have a thankful heart, and that's the way I feel sometimes, just insanity all around, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just but I have, the good thing is I have my family to look out after me, and I'm always been thankful for them, no matter what happens in every situation. I've always, thank God for what He's done, and had not been the Lord, I would not be here today. So, being lonely is not that bad. It depends on how you are. If you're constantly being miserable and being upset with yourself and beating yourself up, then it's a problem. But if you're cool with it, if you're taking things in stride, like you're looking all around, it doesn't nothing, everything happens, it doesn't bother you a lick or a bit, and you're like, no problem, I can do my thing, just you gotta learn how to chill out and just have some fun. That's the main thing is, I don't worry about anything, like it's like on the last episode, Kuna Matata, no worries. You don't have to worry about a thing. If you're feeling God, I've always got God on my side. And then many people would ask me, Eric, how can you be like this when you don't have a girlfriend in your life? You don't have anything like this. How can you be so relaxed and happy and all that? Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing. Sometimes things happen within reason. And I've always learned to understand that from the bottom of my heart, and I've always learned to understand. If you don't learn to understand, man, you're you're in trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be all gloomy Gus. Oh, gloomy Gus McGee. You don't be like Rusev. I hate the stupid country. I hate the stupid this. I hate the stupid that. You know. You don't be a sad. You don't be a sad sack of grumpy McGrumperton. You know what I'm saying? That's why like I said, living a single life is cool, and being lonely it's okay as long as you don't wallow in your sorrows and act like you're dressed like somebody remember from The Cure or something like that, like in goth. Life sucks. Oh yeah. He's like, I'm just having fun. Being me, and I think being lonely does give me an opportunity to be free as me, and not have somebody go and glare at you like you're some kind of idiot on the planet. You don't want to hang. That's why I don't do a lot of things with my family, even though I love my family. It's because I can do my own thing. I'm an adult and get to do whatever I want. Is to the point. I have some limitations. I got to be respectful of the family rules. You know what I'm saying? Of the house rules and everything else. So you gotta, and that's something to to think about, to consider every single time I'm out here. It's like, oh my God, please, you know what I'm saying? No, I like having fun, just relaxing. So, how do I feel about loneliness? I'm not bothered by it much. I gotta have a relaxed attitude because I know I'm not truly alone. I'm not truly alone because I always got God with me, no matter what happens. And just my family's. I know my family's always been there. I always feel that all my friends that I've met in my life before Facebook, before Twitter, before the social media, before I even had an internet, they've always been with me in spirit. And now with the social media, I have an opportunity to contact them, see how they're doing and all this good stuff, and just I'm a very, very relaxed dude. So I think to me is that I'm totally chill about everything that's going on in life right now. No, I'm not going through the emotions or something like that, because I know I'm going to have some struggles here and there, but that's the way life is. I begin to accept. I think the basic thing is I begin to accept life for what it is. I begin to expect my life for what it is. Unless God said I'm changing things up right on that, I got to accept it. You know what I mean? So, that's how I feel, K Master. As far as men going their own way, every man has a choice. Every man has a choice. They want to get married, or they want to go out and pursue that person, or they can go the other. Sometimes there's men that decide to go the other way, or and there's men that want to just live the life and see what happens and be patient about things. And I'm in that position right now. See what's going on, just chill out, be patient, and see what happens. It's basically, insanity could happen one way or the other. My family is not normal, neither am I. Simple as that. And you know what? I accept that. All right. So that's my take on the single life, being lonely, and men going their own way. That's my. So, K Master, don't ask me to talk about anything else emotionally. I want to be an entertaining guy on the show. You know what I mean? I appreciate you asking me. So, but I will talk. Like I said, I talk about what's about my life and entertainment and what my thoughts. All right, I bought this yesterday. I think it was Saturday. Was it Saturday? Was it Saturday or Friday? I think it was Friday. At the Games to Go Duck Hunt, the box version of Duck Hunt. I'm thinking about getting those containers that way, because I'm gonna start getting rid of some boxes. You know what I'm saying? So shoe boxes, and put them in containers. Gotta I'm living life of a shoebox type of deal. So it's yeah, a lot of people like to hate on me and all this good stuff, and just like I say, being lonely doesn't bother me a lick. Living a single life is okay. It's cool. It doesn't cost you a lot of money. So there's some pros and cons of being lonely and being single and lonely. The cons is it makes you depressed, makes you sad, makes you cry and be upset and be angry and all that. While the pro thing, it doesn't cost you a lot of money. You just get to relax and you get to be yourself. You don't have to worry about embarrassing anybody else. And that's it's a balance. It's like I say, life is balanced. It's a balanced life. You know, that's what it is. My life is pretty much balanced, you know. But what if I find somebody? What if I find a girlfriend? I don't know. You know, I would be nervous as heck. You know, if she's totally a total knockout beauty, I'd be like, oh my God, what am I doing in this situation? You know, if she's interested in you, and like, what? You know, if a beautiful girl walks up to me and says she's interested in me, I'd be like, are you drunk? I mean, me? Look at me. I'm not exactly Brad Pitt or you know he's hot Hollywood's like Channing Tatum. I've got compared to Channing Tatum. I am not Channing Tatum. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, it's funny, you know, Facebook will probably peg me as either Channing Tatum or Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm not any of these guys. You know, like if a total beautiful girlfriend comes up to me and says, Eric, I'm very interested in you, I like you. You're like, eh, are you sure? You know, are you sure about that? Although I don't know. I really don't know. So, so that's my take on things. You know, life happens. Life's the way it is. You gotta roll with the punches. All right. So, so that's my thoughts on today. That's all the time we have on the show. Remember, who's your heads don't do stupid things. Remember, coolness is the essence of happy person. And if you're having a bad day, grab a pad over there. Listen to Jericho and grab a pad. You know what to do. Tell that bad day. They just made the list. It's Eric Lehman, episode 837, A Balanced Life. That's all. Living, I should call it living a single life. Is it good for you? I don't know. Don't know what to call this title, but I'll figure something out. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day. See ya. Bye.